Movies that Sandra Okunzuwa has been featured in 2025. So, in case you have missed any of Sandra Okunzuwa movies, these are the list of all the movies that have been released so far in 2025. Number one on the list is Silent Witness. This movie is showing on Boss Lady Flex, and the movie also features Christian Ochemba. Now, this movie talks about a blind young lady who was devastated by the death of her husband and later on finds solace in a police officer. Unknown to her, this police officer came into her life to take revenge on the fact that her husband mistakenly put the police officer's father in prison. So it's just like a transfer of aggression on this young blind woman. So this is what Silent Witness is. And Sandra, as the blind young lady, you will see her act very, very demure in this movie. And also she regained her sight, and that was a beautiful moment where she also recovered the secret of this police officer. So you will love this movie. Silent Witness is showing on Boss Lady Flex. If you haven't seen it, do well to watch. Husband of Mine is number 2 on the list, and this movie is on Sandra Okunzuwa TV. So Sandra actually produced this movie, and it features Choma Nwosu. We also have Stan Eze in this movie. This movie, Sandra was married to a pauper. This man was so poor that they were not able to take care of themselves or parents. They have to move back to the mother-in-law's house, and this woman just tortured the life out of this couple. So Choma was playing Sandra's mother in this movie, and Sandra was married to Stan Eze. So you can just imagine the torture and the pain and the drama that comes along with mother-in-laws. This movie is really entertaining. It was even trending when it came out. So if you haven't seen it, Husband of Mine, showing on Sandra Okunzuwa TV on YouTube, guys. Number 3 on the list is Risking It All. This movie is also on Sandra Okunzuwa TV. She produced this one as well, and it features Timini Egbosin. So yes, the love on the street, guys. This movie talks about Sandra being a lawyer, falling in love with a criminal. Well, was he really a criminal? You need to watch this movie to find out. Now, falling in love with a criminal is not a problem, but your family will not allow you to fall in love with a criminal. And he was being caught on camera shooting a police officer. So Sandra, as the lawyer, saw the love of her life being recorded on, like, scene on crime. Guys, you need to watch this movie, Risking It All. Is she going to risk her career for the love of her life? Watch Risking It All on Sandra Okunzuwa TV. This is also an amazing production by her. Number 4 is Village Husband. This movie is showing on Boss Lady Flex. This is more like a comedy Nollywood movie. So if you're a fan of a comedy, then this is for you. Sandra, as the dedicated Lagos babe, went ahead to marry a village young man because time was clicking. She was in her 30s and unmarried. So her mother had to force her to marry someone who was available, and that was the village husband. So yeah, and this was played by Mike Zuno. So yeah, you're going to enjoy this one. Mike, as Igbo as he can get. You definitely love this one. It's comedy. So yeah, do what to watch if you haven't seen Village Husband. Sister Penna is number 5 on the list. This movie features Too Sweet Annan. Now, Sister Penna being played by Sandra Okunzuwa herself. This movie particularly talks about the gospel. Sister Penna was preaching the gospel on the street, and she later on found herself in a workspace, and she was tormenting them with the word of the Lord, and the people were just tired of her. So now her boss was a Casanova. So why would she be working with someone who is a Casanova? She needed to sanctify the place. Will the people and her boss accept that offer or not? You need to watch this movie, Sister Penna. This is also a very comic movie, comic infused with lesson here and there. So you will definitely love this one as well, Sister Penna. This movie is on her channel, Sandra Okunzuwa TV. Everything in Between is number 6 on the list, and this movie is showing on Nolly Family TV. The movie also features Ben Tutu in there. So this movie practically talks about two lovers who are fighting their demons to be together. So this is a love intense chemistry movie. You will definitely love this one as well. So if you haven't seen this movie featuring Sandra Okunzuwa, is showing on Nolly Family TV, everything in between. These are all the movies that Sandra Kuzuwa has been featured in or produced in 2025. So some are on her channels, others are on other channels as well. So if you haven't seen any of Sandra Kuzuwa movies on YouTube, these are the movies released so far. Do well to watch them. And thank you so much for the support. Don't forget to subscribe and tell me which of these movies you have watched and which of them is interesting and which of them you regret watching. Let me know in the comment section. I'll see you all in the next video.